Hey TikTok, hey YouTube. And I had to redo this because I did something and it didn't take. I can't even put that on TikTok today. But I was talking, y'all, because I wanted to know, what do you think as Democrats we should, the way that our party should go? I think that we should mostly talk about the economics of it. You know, Democrats used to not be afraid to talk about the working poor. Bill Clinton talked about it all the time. Every time he said something out of his mouth, it was the working poor, the working poor, the working poor. Now we never talk about the working poor. It's the middle class and the wealthy. The middle class and the wealthy. But y'all, it's more working poor than anybody. And we need to make sure that all working poor are seen. Every last one of them. Like for instance, even with Walmart bowing down to Trump, Target bowing down to Trump. I don't want them to go broke because a lot of the working poor work there. They do. I just want those billionaires to realize, don't bow down to him because we spend our money with you. Don't never forget who spend their money with you. That's what I want. They were talking about AOC and Bernie Sanders and them being out here making a splash, and that maybe that needs to be the way of the party. I like Bernie Sanders, but I don't want another over 70 in the White House. I don't. I think it's time for the baby boomers to take a seat. I'm Gen X. I think it's time for the baby boomers to take a seat. And my daughter reminds me all the time that Gen X is the one that got Trump in the White House. And it's true. So can you even depend on us? You know what I mean? And y'all, I know like liberal white women and liberal white men, true liberals, they're going to vote with us every single time. So I don't think I don't think it was culture wars that really did it in the party. Maybe it did for some people, but it didn't for the liberals. You know what I mean about wanting blacks to be able to get ahead, wanting trans to be able to get ahead and be seen. I don't think that that's what did it. It's the soft voters that come in and out of our party. That's who got Trump in office. Now they're suffering now because now they're realizing a billionaire that has never given a dime to a charity that wasn't named after him, and the money didn't go back to him and his family, didn't give a darn about no working poor in America. Now they're starting to see it. But y'all, what can we do about that for those soft voters that do come in and out of our party? I think it's all right for all of us to talk about our concerns. Black people, we got to talk about our concerns of the systemic racism keeping us down. Trans got to talk about their concerns, a form of racism keeping them down. We all get to talk about even white people that are afraid that they're going to lose their positions in America. We've all got to talk about our concerns. But y'all, we got to have one central theme. And our central theme has to always be that we want to take care of our working poor. We want them to be able to work and take care of their kids without having to work 3 jobs. I've done it before. I know how it is. You work 2 full times during the week, and then you work a part-time on the weekend, and then your oldest kid is watching your other kids. That's not fair to your kids. Is that really what America's about? Y'all let me know what you think. But I feel like the Democrats, we've got to get back to our message that it's nothing to be ashamed of that you're the working poor. And we are going to have programs out here to help you when you're going to work. And when your kids are real young, you can stay at home with your kids. You shouldn't have to get out and work. Once they get school age, you could get out and work. But we're still going to help you because some people are going to always be the working poor. We need a cafeteria worker. We need the school mom. We need that. So we got to stop making people ashamed of who and what they are. So y'all chime in and let me know what you think and what direction you would like to see us go in, so we can let these elite senators and House of Representatives know. This is what we the people want. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution, y'all. Stay woke so you ain't got to get woke. Let's get it out the mud. We got this, y'all. Together, we could do this, y'all. The have-nots will defeat the haves. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.